I like that. I like it. Right, Lee. So let's go there. Lee. What have you bought now?
I've gone back to my roots. I've gone back to my roots of cheap stuff.
Cheap? Is that, how cheap is this?
So brand new. This is 99 quid.
Is it?
But I got it used.
Go
I
on.
paid 60 quid for it. I bought it yesterday, actually, off a guy who lives up the road from me. And yeah, I just saw it on Facebook Marketplace and I thought, do you know what? Even if I don't particularly like it as a main thing to use, you could chuck that in your bag and use it as a backup all day long.
What is it?
So it's a TC Electronic AMPWORX. It's one of their vintage series. They got two lots of pedals out. They do a vintage series and they do a modern series. This is one of the ones from the vintage series. It's based on a Marshall JTM45.
Now, what we're going to do throughout this whole thing is just play sort of martially riffs, and the only martially riffs that I really know are AC/DC stuff, and that's quite limited as well. So let's play a couple of AC/DC songs, and then we'll see what it does. It sounds like poor AC/DC, but it sounds like it sounds like it's supposed to sound.
Yeah,
it sounds like like a JTM Marshall.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's got an IR built into it. So you've got two jacks on the back. You've got one as a plain output. So if you wanted to run it into other pedals and then out to maybe the effects return of an amp, you can do that. Or it's got a DI output, which we're using right now, which has got the IR on it. And the IR is a Celestian Creamback 4x12.
So a proper IR, not like an analogy.
It's a proper Celestian IR. Of a
Great.
Creamback.
Okay, well let's hear it. Let's stick the boost on. I mean, it's got a boxy sort of sound about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
It's got two channels. It's got a green channel and a red channel. So that's the green channel we've been using. So here's the red channel.
I think it sounds really good. By the way, the effects, we're adding some extra effects to it. Let me take them off so you guys can hear it totally clean, because I know I always get moaned at for that. And we've got a boost as well. Right. This is like giving Lee a sausage to play. He's not used to sort of more vintage style guitars, but
That's about it for that song. That's what it does for about 5 minutes, isn't it?
Awesome. I mean, I think it's great.
Yeah, I think as like I say, as a backup, you can just chuck in your bag because it takes up no space at all. If you had your main rig go down, you could get through a gig with that.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. Like when we say it's great for 99 quid.
Yeah,
it's great. I mean, you know, does it compare to, you know, like Lee's GT1000 or other sort of units like that? No, obviously not. But even if that was if you're doing like an AC/DC sort of covers thing, or you know, a lighter gain sort of Marshall tones, that's great.
And even if you're, you know, if you're a young budding guitarist who's just started, the fact that they do a whole range of these pedals, you know, covering all the vintage tones right up to the modern tones, and they're all roughly about the same price. They're all about 100 quid. So you could get yourself either a JCM 800, or they do the Vox AC30. They do a 5150.
Right.
They do a rectifier. So
we'll leave that one in the shop.
So they covered the whole range really, and yeah, I mean there's a lot of snobbery when it comes to these sort of pedals and tones and things. But I think if they were any more expensive, you'd be justified to give them a wide berth. But
yeah, the
fact that they are so cheap, you know, fantastic value.
Really good. So well done, TC. TC don't know we're making this video. Lee bought this obviously out of his own money, as he said earlier. But that was I think 60 quid, that's a cracking buy.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like that a lot. Anyway, really hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and to be notified of any future video that comes out from Studio Rats. I'm Paul.
I'm Angus Young.
And we'll see you next time.